In the quiet village of Everloom, where fireflies danced like floating lanterns, and the old willow tree whispered secrets to the wind, lived a bright-eyed boy named Oliver. Oliver loved stories, especially those about faraway lands and hidden magic. But every night, as the world drifted into dreams, Oliver lay wide awake, staring at the stars twinkling outside his window. One night, as he counted the 7th falling star, a soft glow fluttered into his room. It wasn't a star. It was a tiny, luminous creature with wings like spun moonlight. "Oliver," the creature chimed, "I am Lumi, the Starlight Guardian. The Dreamweaver needs your help." Oliver sat up, rubbing his eyes. "The Dreamweaver?" he asked. "The one who weaves dreams for all children," Lumi said. "But she has fallen ill, and without her, dreams are vanishing. The Night King's shadows are spreading, stealing sleep from the world." Oliver's heart pounded. "What can I do?" he asked. "You must journey to the Realm of Slumber, find the moonflower petal, and restore the Dreamweaver's magic. But beware, the path is filled with trials." With a deep breath, Oliver took Lumi's tiny hand. "I'll help." A swirl of stardust lifted them into the sky, and in a blink, Everloom vanished below. They landed softly on a path of glowing cobblestones, leading to a grand archway woven from silver vines and sleepy-eyed moths. Above it, words shimmered in the air. "Enter, dreamer, brave and true, for only the kind may pass through." As Oliver stepped forward, the vines shifted, blocking his way. A melodic voice echoed through the air. "To enter, you must prove your heart. What do you cherish most?" Oliver thought carefully, softly, with feeling. "My little sister Emma," he said. "When she had a nightmare, I stayed up telling her stories until she smiled again." The vines parted with a sigh. And there before them lay the Pillow Mountains, rolling hills so soft they bounced with every step. Lumi giggled as Oliver leaped high into the air, landing in a puff of cloud-like fluff. "Careful," she said, laughing. "The River of Lullabies is next, and it's easy to get lost in its song." The river's waters shimmered with liquid starlight, humming a tune so sweet Oliver's eyelids grew heavy. "Stay awake," Lumi tugged his ear. "If you fall asleep here, you'll dream forever." Oliver shook himself, pinching his arm. "How do we cross?" A boat made of a giant seashell floated toward them, steered by a turtle in a nightcap. "A penny for your thoughts, travelers," the turtle yawned. "We need to reach the Garden of Midnight Blooms," Lumi said. The turtle's eyes twinkled. "Then you must pay the toll, a memory of joy." Oliver closed his eyes and remembered his birthday when his family surprised him with a book of legends. The turtle smiled. "A fine payment indeed." As they sailed, the river's song faded, and ahead loomed the shadow glade. The trees here were tall and twisted, their branches knitting together like bony fingers. Dark shapes slithered between them, shadow creatures, giggling and crackling voices. "Turn back, little dreamer," they hissed, "or answer our riddle." Oliver squared his shoulders, his voice steady. "I'll try." The shadows swirled, curling into the shape of words floating in the air. "I am light, yet weigh the soul down. I vanish when dreams are found. What am I?" Oliver frowned, thinking hard. A nightmare. The shadows shrieked, a chorus of shrill laughter, then dissolved into curling mist. "Clever boy," she cheered. Warm and hopeful, a path cleared before them, bathed in silver glow, leading to the garden of midnight blooms. The garden was alive, with glowing flowers, each one pulsing like a heartbeat. At its center stood the moonflower. Its petals shimmered like captured starlight. But before it stood a starlight deer, its antlers branching like constellations. The deer spoke, its voice like wind through leaves. "No one takes the moonflower." Oliver stepped forward. "Please, the Dreamweaver is sick. Children can't sleep." The deer studied him in silence. "Prove your worth. Share your deepest fear." Oliver swallowed. I'm afraid of being too small to matter." The deer stepped closer and gently nuzzled him. "You crossed the dreamlands for others. That is greatness. Take the petal." Oliver stepped forward and carefully plucked the moonflower petal. The garden around him sighed in approval. Lumi hurried Oliver to the weaver's tower, where the great owl, the Dreamweaver, lay weak and still, her feathers dull and gray. Oliver stepped forward and placed the moonflower petal into her tea. As she drank, a warm glow began to spread, and color rushed back into the world. "Thank you, child," she whispered. "Now sleep shall return." With a wave of her wing, Oliver felt himself drifting, floating softly into a gentle, peaceful sleep. And Oliver woke in his bed. Dawn through his window. Had it all been a dream? Then he saw it. A single moonflower petal resting on his pillow. That night, as he closed his eyes, he heard Lumi's voice one last time. "Sleep well, brave dreamer, for magic is near. The stars will remember, and so will we, dear." And for the first time in ages, Oliver slept peacefully, deeply, wonderfully.